Hello everyone, my name is Nordic Beast, and welcome to my shipyard without a shipyard. So today is just a showcase of something I've done, and I was recently on the workshop, and a guy named Dibble, I think it was Dibble, he's got a lot of ships that everybody seems to follow on the workshop and all that, and I realized I would like to start, or I would like to build a base that's kind of like an easy start. He had a base on there that was like very easy start. It was kind of a copy of, I think it was Easy Start 1, and where with the platform and the red ship and the blue ship, and you know, welder grinder, drill ship, fighter, that kind of stuff. Which that's a little, I don't know. That one felt a little over the top, kind of, I guess. Just there's so much on there, but. And then his is kind of a redo of that, and I thought it was nice. Well, I figured I'd post how I'd like to start. I'd consider mine Easy Start 1.5. So, to start off, this is the base, as you can see here, which I named Frontier Station. I've got a laser antenna, which is a little advanced for early game, but, you know, it'd be a bit before you'd even attach one to one of your other ships. It has regular antenna, a beacon. It runs off a single reactor, and the doors here run off timers. So I need the HUD on for this. As you see, this says depressure open 6 seconds. This one is depressure close 6 seconds. Go ahead and hit open, and it will take 6 seconds to open. And the reason is it's trying to depressurize inside, but I still get a little oxygen release. I had it up to 10 seconds at one point, and it still wouldn't pull in all the air. And I do actually have a tank, an oxygen tank in there. Oop. So, there we go. You guys probably recognize this. If you've seen any of my older videos, my little, it was called the Bullet originally, and then I renamed it the Demon. Because this one is actually just a rebuild on my new computer, as opposed to, doing a blueprint of it. So I figured it would make a nice starting interceptor, as it only has 2 Gatling guns and a rocket launcher. It does have a camera on the front, which, as I've said before, any bit of advice I could ever give, always have cameras on your exploration ships, especially attack ships. So one of the cool things about this little fighter is up here, press that button, there is your reactor output, reactor, battery, so on and so forth. And turn that off. So these also, same script, that's for your reactors, that's your inventory, that's your cargo, that's your overall cargo, how much you have and how much is in it. So, and then under here is all the timers that run everything. That timer runs the script, and then these 4, it takes 2 each for pressurization and depressurization. I know I don't really need that for starting base, but I liked it, and it really, I don't know, if you wanted you could always grind it down for stuff, but I think it's too cool to get rid of. But you know, that would be up to the player. And then in here there's obviously your vent. Go in here and show you what we got going on. And close that up. And the double doors for pressurization. Here is your seat. See everything. Everything's kind of dark because I'm running a DirectX 11. I built it in 9, so I might add some more lights before I put it on the workshop. We've got your med bay. I did not hook up oxygen to the med bay because I was trying to keep space open to be able to expand on your refinery. But the issue is, if you expand on the refinery, you wouldn't be able to walk through here. So it's kind of up to you. I mean, you could put all that there and then still fly over. But I didn't realize this till I was literally done with the base. I was coming through here, I'm like, damn, that's going to block it. So, over here, well, obviously you have your 2 cryopods. I figured if, you know, you wanted somebody in the base with you, you got a second one. There's your programmable block with the script, single nuclear reactor, your gravity generator, your assembler, which is open to be able to add modules to. We've got 2 small cargo containers, and there's nothing over there. So if you wanted to go install some stuff over there, like cargo containers, for example, you could. And then there's your oxygen. And there's also an oxygen generator So, in this area, as you notice, on the bottom right, there is oxygen in here, and it's high pressure. So the scenario does start with 3 bottles, 3 oxygen bottles, and 2K of ice. Your ship here, this has 25 canisters of ammunition per gun, just like 7,000 rounds, something like that, which I think that's a bit high, but I already put it in. I'm like, that's fine. But you only have 10 rockets. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and depressurize here. I love that. And that won't, the vent won't turn on until this is closed, roughly. So, and bloop. So, we do have one connector out here. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but the fighter inside, it was sitting on a connector. Ooh, sorry. As you see, everything's all conveyed up out here. Now, this here is my drill ship. Now, this is based on something I saw Dracul build the other day, only I use light armor instead of heavy armor. Just because, I mean, if you want to switch it out for heavy, that's your choice, go ahead. But heavy armor does make you a little bit more stable. And wow, I didn't realize how ugly that looks with the sensor there. I just kind of slapped that sensor on to be able to give it the auto drill function. But I named this the Mole. And as you notice, it has the little lights on the outside, which is another Dracul thing. People were saying you couldn't see anything while drilling, so he put the outer ones, and he had one on front. I kind of liked that. So it runs on a single battery, and it also has a single reactor. My usual setup for most ships. Just enough thrusters to get it about, and has the 2 off for the auto drilling. The one thing I realized this is missing, but you don't necessarily need, is a remote control block. So if you want one, put it in yourself. Now, this is kind of a redesign of my usual Grinder Girl / Rosie the Riveter. But instead of, 3 welders or 3 grinders, I decided to put an air tank in the middle, and then a welder grinder, welder grinder, there we go. And I put all the reactors on the bottom, but there is a 4th jump start up here. And not only that, the cockpit is fully conveyed, so even if you lose this, your cockpit can still hold oxygen, just not for very long. I think it's like 20 minutes or so, which when building or grinding something, that doesn't last very long. So, that's named the combo ship. So we've got the F3 in there, the Mole, and the combo ship. So I didn't go with any large ships. This is it. Which, I mean, this is more than enough to get anyone started. This is kind of, now you don't have to worry about building a base. You've already got a decent base. You already have pressurization. You have a fighter to go get cargo ships if you wanted. You've got a drill ship and a welding and grinding ship. So you can start from here to do whatever you want. You can, build larger welder or grinder ships and so on and so forth, and just keep on going, or go explore, or whatever. I don't care. This is here for whatever you want to use. Now, I'm going to post this as a world. The settings are 10 times 10 times 10, and welding and grinding is maxed out. Everything's maxed out, basically. The world is safe, so there's no asteroids or anything. I believe I have it set to private. Nope, it's offline. Okay, so it is set offline. So if you want to change it, you're going to have to change all those settings yourself. So feel free to look through them and set up however you'd like. And even the character I saved without his firearm on him, though I do believe I put a gun and ammunition in one of the containers. Yeah, see, there's oxygen, all that. Yeah, it's a lot of uranium. Maybe too much, but whatever. Deal with it. Rifle and 10 rounds. So, yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think about this. And like I said, I'm going to post it on the workshop, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my series, please hit the subscribe button. If you liked the episode, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time.